turn my back on my guys when they need me. Gotta get respect from my job, it ain't easy. In a good mental state, and God is the reason. This is plain Jane season. Fresh up off the plane in Japan, I ain't leaving. They say seeing is believing. Well, here's a briefcase with $1 million even. This all week, no days off.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight we put a bow on Week 15 with a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, taking on the New England Patriots. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Let's go.
They go to Elliott again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside, but he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Big,
In motion
big.
left, that's Thornton.
Go.
Cunningham. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Ready. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Now a short one to Gesicki. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A first down carry by Elliott. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Checking this down to Stevenson. Balled it to 26, second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now Cunningham.
26-yard line.
Looking for the end zone. Looking for Thornton, and he's got him. Touchdown New England. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Pats put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Fulk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Fulk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Here's Pacheco headed right.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Mahomes now on 1st down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way, and the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Now an audible here into something else.
Up the middle, here's Elliott.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Now Cunningham. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The Patriots had 8-5 to start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you talk about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
79. 18, Pioneer.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham.
Downfield and caught by Thornton.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Elliott is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Now Folk for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Open man right side is Toney.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
Okay, ready? 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
In motion left, that's Thornton. On first down, it's Cunningham. He finds his target, Allen. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Chiefs nothing.
Let's go now.
Now Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
19 take. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here's Cunningham. Eluding the pressure right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Yellow, yellow.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Cup 19, Cup 19 Lions.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Cunningham looking to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
11, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Shot 50, shot 50.
On 4th down, Cunningham. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Parker's got it. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-0.
Chiefs nothing. Nick Folk taking on New England.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the... Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Cunningham to throw.
Pass complete. It's to Ezekiel Elliott, his running back.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Ezekiel Elliott. His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Patriots continue to pull away here in this first half.
Folk connects on the extra point, and it is 28-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 1st down, Mahomes.
This ball deep for Tony. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Cunningham. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the route is on here in this first half. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Hey, 57, 57.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes to throw once more. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on 4th down.
Hey, 43, 15.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. final shot before the half from Mahomes. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Super Bowl champs trailing here, but they will get the ball first to begin quarter number 3. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. Breaks through the contact. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Eluding the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that one too high and incomplete.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Dietrich Wise Jr. in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Mahomes going to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Now Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Patriots are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Yeah, this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 10th carry now for Elliott. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.